Hello, my hearties. A very good evening to you. It's just me, Scottie McClue. Welcome to our very late Friday pop-up or our very early Saturday pop-up, just depending on what suits you. It's 26 minutes past midnight, and we are live on the 4th of November 2023, Saturday, the 4th of November. So a very, very good morning to you. Lovely to have you with us, and I just thought we'd see who's about. We do a number of random pop-ups as well as the Saturday night at 9 p.m. sharp UK time, because remember, of course, we are worldwide. So there you go. It's Scottie McClue, hashtag float high, the first lord of the internet, all in uppercase. Dinky-Doo. Who have we got here? Excellent stuff. James has joined us. James, lovely to have you with us. James and Drew. We like that. So there we are. And we say a very big dinky-doo to you. And welcome, of course. Also welcome if you're on the YouTube channel. Lovely to have you with us. And dinky-doo. Now then, who have we got here? Scottie, what are you doing up? Well, I'm very often up, but I decided I'd just go live. Thoughts on Aberdeen FC? I can remember Aberdeen when it was managed by Alex Ferguson. I was in Aberdeen in 1984. So what's that? 39 years ago, working with Grampian Television. You're cute. I thank you so much. Hello, my lad. Hello, Epic. Lovely to have you with us. Good morning, Scottie. Murray O'Donnell. Why are you not in your bobos? I say. I thought we'd just pop up, Murray, and see who was about. Scottie, I have a question. What's the point of going on? Do you mean in life in general, Leonard? Do you play Fortnite only once a week? Ha! See what I just did there? What's happening, Scottie? Aberdeen or Hibs today? Well, poor old Hibs got a bit of a drubbing last week, didn't they? Guys, everybody follow right now. If you're on the TikTok, up to the top left with the finger, tap, follow. Yes, indeed. How are we doing, Dinky-Doo? Aberdeen, the last club about from Celtic or Rangers to win the league in 1985. We love it. Hello, Niebuhr. Hello, Niebuhr. You're from Dundee, Niebuhr, aren't you? Dundee. Don't tell me what to do, pal. Oh, I'll tell you what to do if I think it would help you. So there you are, Scotch pie or steak pie. I would buy both and just take your time, gobble them up. Have you ever considered going into a career in investment banking? Well, I spent 4 years in banking with a B. So there you are. Scottie, you're a legend. Were you in Still Game? No, I was the original inspiration for Still Game, though. Scottie McClue. Are you a Stella type of guy? No, I'm a non-alcohol type of guy. I have my trusty Scottish water. Were you ever in the military? Ah, that's for me to know. Which bank did you work for? So there you are. It has investment banking functions. Well, in those days, all banks, because they were on what we call the fiduciary issue, and they all had an investment wing. So there you go. Now, what have we got? Well, Sean, I wouldn't really comment on that, to be quite honest with you. Dinky-Doo. There we go. Hang on a wee second, guys. Just get rid of a couple of wee trolls. Down the Swanee, down the Swanee with the trolls. We love it. There you go. Fantastic. Thank you for sharing, everyone. So much appreciated. And so glad you could join us. Please follow if you're on TikTok. Everyone with a TikTok account should be following Scottie McClue. Tap, tap, tappity, tappity, tap on your phone. We've already got 1,100 likes. And we've just been up for a few minutes. Incredible stuff. Where are you from? Well, I'm from the universe. I'm a child of the universe. Amazing stuff. Stallion Fish has sent me £1 on the YouTube. Stallion Fish, you're very, very kind. Stallion Fish has tapped the dollar bill at the bottom of the YouTube and sent me £1. Lovely, lovely, lovely guy. Thank you, sir, and DINKY-DOO. There we only got a little percent on the phone, Scotty. You have to be after the watershed, 10 till 1 a.m. John, what are you doing? John has sent me 20 sparklers. You never need to send a thing. But I notice we have a little red rose gold there. If anybody's feeling flush. Guys, if you're watching on the YouTube channel, please go down to the bottom left and click the thumbs up. Thumbs up for McClue. So everybody watching right now, bottom left of the picture, you'll see one of these little thumbs ups. And just click that, and that lets me know that you're there. DINKY-DOO. Sorry about the emoji. Oh, don't you worry about the emoji. We love it. DINKY-DOO. Now, who have we got here? Oh, fantastic. Thoughts on Glasgow University? Well, of course, that's my alma mater, Glasgow University. So what have we got here? Wouldn't know about that, Jimmy. There we go. Hello from Fife, says Russell. Ken Russell from Fife. Lovely to have you with us. The other night we named all the places in Fife we could remember. Did quite well, actually. No doubt missed out one or two. Pigeon 5445 has just sent me 30 red roses. Well, I think it's actually 29. Isn't that beautiful? Thank you so much, Pigeon. You're very kind. Guys, if anybody's feeling flush, there is a little red rose gold there. Now, and Steffi has sent me Pudsey Bear and a flame heart. Isn't that beautiful? Fantastic. So lovely to have everybody with us. And lots of new videos for you guys uploaded to the TikTok. George and Janice are sending me red roses. Is that not lovely, guys? Hello, Free Fife, says Russell. Ken Russell. Which part of Fife are you free? Somebody once said to me, if you're supping with the Fifers, mind and use a lang spoon. Lovely Scottish nonsense. DINKY-DOO, thanks, John, for that. You're very, very kind. John's gone bananas on the red roses. 66 red roses we have. Isn't that beautiful? Guys, everybody tap, tap, tappity, tappity, tap on your phones. 3,000 likes. One night we had 36,000 likes. Can you imagine it? Can everybody follow on the TikTok and subscribe on the YouTube? Wonderful. So there you go. We like it. Professor Numpty Heed. Well, good morning, McClue. Numpty Heed, good morning to you. You're an incredible man. You give us a call, Numpty Heed, because your call the other night was spectacular. You'd notice I put a bit of it up for the rest of the world to enjoy. Guys, tea time. Oh, that's bliss. A double hander, bigger than my head. That's saying something, isn't it? Look at the muscles in that arm. Oh. Now then, so we want to know which part of Fife, Russell. Spill the beans. Guys, 4,000 likes. Incredible. I need 50 followers, please. 50. And we could do with another 50 to 100 subscribers on the YouTube channel. Now, everybody watching right now on TikTok, if you take a quick look at the TikTok bio, guys, 5,000 likes. Oh, you're beautiful people. If we get to 10,000 likes, I'll give you a tune on the squeeze box. Some people will be stopping liking now. No, seriously. Go over to the YouTube channel and hit subscribe and come back. Pigeon is giving me red roses. Pigeon 5544. You've already been very, very generous. We're at 80 red roses, guys. 80. Is that not beautiful? Russell, you need to tell us where in Fife. We're desperate to know. Who would you love to debate with? Oh, I don't know. Donald Trump? Nigel Farage? I mean, these are big players. Great chat. You know, these sort of guys, just have a good old chat with them about things. So many people I would debate with. I don't know that I would waste much of my time on the present government because it's all just kind of stock answers. None of it's fresh off the top of the head. That's what we need in politics. Then people can decide. Where are you from? Says live on Twitch. Live on Twitch is watching on TikTok. So there you go. Alex Salmond. Yes, Magnus, I would debate with Alex anytime. A very, very clever and able man. Yes, I would have thought they should have offered Alex the presidency of Scotland. Or maybe he could have come back as First Minister. You know, so there you go. Love the squeeze box, says Magnus. Yes, Magnus, well, we'll get a tune going if we hit the 10,000. We're at 6,600 at the moment. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys, on the YouTube channel. And please, of course, do subscribe. And everybody from TikTok, quick visit to the YouTube channel. Click the subscribe, pop back. The URL is in the TikTok bio. Can you see it? Can somebody try it and tell me if it's working? All right, very good. Now, what do we got here? Another 50 followers, please, on TikTok. OMG. DINKY-DOO. OMG. Follow us as soon as you can. Thank you, Pigeon. You're very kind. Guys, top people following right now here. I'll give you a shout out. Now, what else we got? Follow us as soon as you can. It says Mr. French is on here, says follow McClue. Scotty, get to bed. No, 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 no. Work to do. Work to do. Yes, and then bed. Sleep the sweet sleep of the just. I tell you. Follow us as soon as you can, guys. Thank you, Cherry, for following. Very much appreciated. Another 49 followers. Now, who else have we got here? Say up the Royal Artillery. Sorry, the Royal Horse Artillery. A very, very fine regiment of the British Army. We salute the Royal Horse Artillery. There we go. If you've been to any, who has the best atmosphere at a football game that you've been to? I've been to Rangers Hibs. I've been to, would it be Rangers Clyde? Fantastic. I've been to very few football matches, guys. My first football match, proper adult grown-up football match, was Rangers Falkirk when I was 40. Dinky-Doo. You're very entertaining. John, you're very, very kind. I thank you very much for watching, as I thank everyone for watching. Guys, it would be nice if everybody could subscribe to the YouTube channel, The World's Best Kept Secret. And you can do that because it's the TikTok bio, 8,900 likes. And I've promised you, I pinky promised you, a tune in the squeeze box at 10,000. Keep an eye, let go. There we go, I say to you. Now then, I hope I'm not keeping you all up. Please blow a kiss. We love it. 29 red roses. Guys, I've got 80 red roses already on that little go there. You're very, very kind. 9,300 likes. What makes me think I'm going to have to get the squeeze box out? Follow us, please. I need another 39 followers. It was 50, it's now 39. 9,500 likes. Who's subscribed to the YouTube? Please tell me when you've done it and I'll look and see it come up. Good evening, Your Worship. Good evening, Charlie B. How lovely to have you with us. Dinky-Doo. If McClue's up, everyone's up. Thoughts on America, Scotty? I'm a huge fan of America, but they've not been as kind to Britain as they could have been in the past. For instance, Churchill, was very keen to keep close to America, but America weren't very forthcoming in the early days with assistance. Just marking the card there, guys, And America, I'm sure America owned the Middle East, if I remember right. I think Britain effectively sold the Middle East to America. Amazing. Huge stuff, guys. There we are. Steffi has sent me a sparkler. Steffi, that's beautiful. Thank you for the red roses, guys. If you're feeling flush, pop a red rose in, and we'll see if we make target tonight. 10,600 likes. Do you want a tune? We love it. Dinky-Doo. I need another 45 followers. Love the squeeze box. Right, well, we'll get you onto the squeeze box. No problem at all. George Frater, you've just got number 3 gifter badge. Have you ever visited the Tunnock Tea Cake Factory? I certainly have. I know Mr. Tunnock personally. So there you have it, you see. And I got a lovely invitation. And they gave me a box of tea cakes. It was beautiful. And Mr. Tunnock personally presented me with a Tunnock's pie. And I had to eat it because it wouldn't have lasted for years and years and years. Dinky-Doo, Dinky-Doo, yeet. Scotty the legend. Thank you so much for contributing to the live. Pigeon 4545. John's got the number 1 gifter badge. John's just sent another 12 red roses. Guys, we're sitting at 85 red roses. I love it. I support Scottish independence. Well, I think everyone actually does. The unionists tend to get a bit frightened because they think what's going to happen to the king, and they also get a bit attached to the union flag. But there is no case for the union. The union has never, ever, ever done Scotland any good. Isn't that interesting? Ever. And people don't realize that, but it's true. I only give you the truth, guys. I've got no agenda. How many public figures do you know with no agenda? Isn't that beautiful? I just like talking to people. I support Scottish independence, says TikTok. There we go. Dinky-Doo, Scotty, my man. Your COVID morning streams got me through those times. What a hero. User 987. I thank you. You're very welcome. 12,700 likes. Ah, excuse me. Something in my eye. Now then, do you remember me, George? Of course I remember you. Revitalizing. What have we got here? Is Scottie a married man? Double ridiculous. Who would have me? I say to you. Which tea bags do you subscribe to? I subscribe to the Yorkshire and the Scottish. There we go. Guys, if you're watching on the YouTube channel, which is just simply youtube.com/Scottie McClue, all one word, the world's top talk show. Come on now, and do subscribe and give me a wee click the thumbs up. A mention wouldn't go amiss, says Trucker Ted. Trucker Ted, I don't think a mention of you would ever go amiss. You know? So you and I are in full agreement with a mention. Dinky-Doo, says Darren. Dinky-Doo, Darren. Has everybody watching followed? Get following, guys. We need more followers. Nigel should be Prime Minister. Well, Trucker Ted, I would think there will be a group that would love to have Nigel as Prime Minister. He is some communicator, I'll tell you that. You know, what we've got at the moment is not up there with the top communicators, you know what I mean? A lot of stuff just adhering to the party line. How dull. 13,000 likes. 85 red roses. Hi from Canada. B-Day. Whereabouts in Canada are you? I think we should be told. David Tiller, good morning, Scottie. Hope everyone's well. David, I'm lovely to have you with us. Magnus says, my first and last football game in Glasgow was Hampden in 1962. Rangers Celtic. It was horrible. I never went again. Bottles getting thrown. I'm a pensioner now. Magnus, I've never understood what kind of halfwit throws bottles. You're live on Scottish Phone In, who's that?
Dinky-Doo, Scottie, it's Numpty.
Numpty, about time we heard from you. Now listen, your call the other night was outstanding. I have had huge praise for you from very switched on people.
Indeed you have, Scottie, indeed you have.
You see, and I put a good bit of it up. Did you see that?
No, I've no yet.
You're a terrible man.
I'll check.
I go to all that bother. I go to all that trouble, and nobody bothers.
Indeed. Now listen, Scottie,
yes.
A couple of questions.
Right.
You know me, I've always got questions for Scottie.
Yes. Not to heat. Do you know what I got the other night from somebody? I'm just going to confide in you. Because there'll only be a few million listening. What I was going to say is somebody accused me and you of talking in code. Do we talk in code?
Just in ones and zeros, Scottie.
That's what I thought. Yeah, there you go.
Aye.
Now then, anyway, that's that cleared up.
That's because we're switched on.
Oh, switched on. Never heard anything like it. Now then, tell me more. Questions.
Right.
Questions from the house.
I want to ask you about Dinky-Doo.
Yes.
Now, is Dinky-Doo related to Scooby?
Oh, very clever. I see what you just did there. Numpty. No. I came up with Dinky-Doo. It had been mentioned, I think, before in a play.
Aye.
But I came up with it because my predecessor, people used to go on and say, how do?
All right.
And I thought, well, I don't want to copy anything and also don't particularly care for how do being a Scotsman. But I thought I
Ah.
like Dinky-Doo.
Indeed you do.
And of course,
Indeed
we
you do.
now have trademarked and registered it. And Dinky-Doo means is all well with you and the world. And if you
Indeed.
think about it, when you meet somebody, instead of saying, oh, hello, would it not be better to go Dinky-Doo?
Indeed, Scotty,
You see?
indeed you do.
National
And now,
Dinky-Doo Day.
you know we're coming up to fireworks night.
Yes, I'd heard something of the sort.
Now, there's still time. Do you think we should ban the fireworks?
Yes. I see no wisdom. I mean, as a youngster, from watching the local display, it was exciting in the days when people went, oh, when a rocket went up. But I saw that was it last night in Birmingham. There were riots and people were throwing fireworks and firing fireworks at each other.
That's terrible, Scott.
Now, the burns and the damage and the danger, the worry for the dogs. I mean, old Lord Reith knocked over a table in the house in Manchester trying to get behind it.
Well, it's shame. It's a shame for the animals, Scotty, it is. But listen, I agree. I think we should ban the fireworks because I'm all for the cats and the dogs getting a victory over the fireworks for a change.
Yes.
And it's great when it rains on firework nights because some of these events have to get cancelled when it's raining.
Do you remember there was a display? I wonder if it was open and everybody had travelled to see this wonderful display. And some poor soul, something went wrong with the computer that was setting them off. And they all went off in about 2 minutes at the one time.
And was it supposed to last 20 minutes or something?
Oh, I probably half an hour or something like that. And they all went off in a couple of minutes and that was it, you know.
Oh, well, what a waste of money.
But I've been at local displays and there's been very minor accidents, like maybe a firework took off the wrong way and hit somebody in the leg or something. You know what I mean?
Oh dear, that can cause nasty injuries, Scotty.
It certainly can. And I mean, sparklers. You know, we would think sparklers are okay, but they're absolutely searing red hot. And if a wee one picked it up, even if it's been lying in the ground, it can be red hot. You know, I got a burn from a sparkler when I was wee, just touching it after it had gone out.
Aye, because when it goes out, it looks as if it's cold.
Yes.
You know, when you just pick it up.
Especially if it's a cold night on November the 5th. The other thing is there's a religious thing here because Guy Fawkes was Roman Catholic. Now, I know he tried to blow up the English Parliament, but if you think about it, when they did an investigation, that part of the basement was very damp with the river, and the gunpowder was compromised, and the barrels would not have gone off anyway. Did you know that?
Aye.
So even if it hadn't been discovered, there would have been no blowing up of Parliament. But Guy Fawkes was also Roman Catholic, and you're burning a Roman Catholic in the days when this country swithered between Catholic and Reformed monarchs.
Aye.
You see?
Anyway.
So there you are. I just thought I'd drop that in because, you know, forearmed is forewarned.
Indeed, Scotty. Now, listen, you want some breaking news? You have it here first, kind of stuff.
Ken.
Professor Numpty has been cancelled.
In what respect? In what respect? I mean, the very last man in the world who should be cancelled.
Well, seemingly he thought the Earth was square.
And the problem is?
Well, the square root of the Earth, you know, the thing is, you know, Galileo got put under house arrest because he said the Earth was round.
Galileo?
Aye, I'm now Professor.
The Galileo that Freddie sang about in Queen.
No, I'm talking about back in the 1600s.
Yes, but Freddie
Galileo.
sang about Galileo, didn't he?
Galileo.
Yeah, in Queen.
Aye.
Yes. Bohemian
well,
Rhapsody.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Numpty.
Numpty. So
cancelled.
What kind of people, without too much information, have thought they would cancel Numpty?
Well,
platforms.
I disagree. I disagree that I didn't think they're square, but Numpty did.
So the Earth.
This is the trouble with me, myself, and I. We all argue.
So it's one of the three of you has been cancelled, not all of you.
Aye.
That's nothing to worry about.
And I'm also thinking about starting a new family, Scotty. What do you think of that?
Do you mean on the internet?
No, I'm thinking about starting a new family.
One actual family, yes. A physical family of contributing to the next generation.
Yes, I'm thinking about calling us the Loyal Family.
The Loyal Family.
The Loyal Family.
I love it.
Me too. So I'm thinking about starting one. So I'll need to build a house.
The Loyal Family. You will need to build a house, Numpty.
And I'll soon be Lord Numpty.
What's wrong with the house you've got? Is it not large enough?
It's not big enough. Not for me and the butler.
And the butler and the staff and all that you would need.
And her ladyship.
Her ladyship, of course. And what's her ladyship saying to your wizard wheeze?
Oh, I've no met her yet. She doesn't ken.
All right. That's fine. That's right. So you haven't. I take it you'll mention it to her.
Aye, when the time comes.
When the time is right.
Aye. Now, Scotty, before I go, I've got one last question.
Yes.
Are you not fed up yet of waiting on your 15 minutes of fame coming?
No, because I know it's coming.
Just like Christmas?
Yes. So you see, I don't get fed up, but the big one is coming at some point. And if we can get 1 million people to subscribe to the YouTube channel and 1 million people to follow on TikTok, then I think that would probably count as 15 minutes of fame.
Well,
and then what I would do then is do a 15-minute show in front of the millions of subscribers.
Aye. Now, Scotty, just before I go, did you see the news after the storm damage?
Yes.
That storm
Shocking.
had brought.
Shocking.
The houses down in the Channel Islands had their roofs blown off.
Yes.
Caravan sites that were on the coast.
Yes.
Had been blown off site into other caravans, you know. It's really bad down here, Scotty.
Do you know that in 1952, if I've got this right, or 53 was Her Late Majesty Queen Elizabeth the Queen's coronation, and that was known as the Royal Year. And there was terrible flooding. I think it was Kent got totally flooded.
All right.
An absolute disaster. And no, Norfolk as well. I think it was Kent and Norfolk got flooded. Am I right? Everybody help here.
Everybody help Scotty.
Help me out here.
Seemingly they had hailstones the size of golf balls.
It's a terrible thing. Have you ever been hit in the head by a hailstone?
A hailstone, but no one the size of a golf ball.
No, not the size of a golf. That could knock you out. I once was on the golf course and I got hit in the head by a ball. And then I heard somebody shout, 4! And I thought, I'm not taking another 3 of them.
Oh, you didn't want that now. So did you duck, Scotty?
Oh, I ducked, I tell you. And I told you the wee Labrador got reported to me for chasing the golf balls and bringing them back.
See the 3 steps to heaven, Scotty?
Yes.
I fell down them.
What are you like? You're a terrible man. Now, there we are.
I was making my way up, and I says, "Where's the banister?" I couldn't find the banister, the railings, and I fell in them.
I'll tell you, I heard about an optimist that had an accident in his bath, but it was half full.
Right.
So there you go. See, you'll get that tomorrow morning.
Aye. I'll have to play it back.
I think you should play it by ear. What does that mean, Numpty? People come out with that. Oh, I play it by ear.
Well, that's what musicians do when they're playing the piano. They listen to a tune and they play the tune just by what they're hearing. They're not playing musical notes.
They do.
On a bit of paper.
What a man you are.
You know where I'm coming from.
Oh, I know exactly where you're coming from, my boy. Now, listen, I think the nation will have had more than enough of me. I'm sure they could take plenty more of you.
I'm sure they could.
But we will maybe catch up tomorrow night if you're about.
Absolutely. Well, I look forward to it. It's in the diary, Scotty. 9 o'clock chat.
I always look forward to a chat with you and a dinky-doo.
And dinky-doo till tomorrow, Scotty.
Stick out your tongue and say ta-ta. Ta-ta. Right, that's it. That's your numpty head. What a great guy. Guys, if you've just joined us, welcome. I say you're watching Scottie McClue, #FloatHigh. Vintage says, Scotty for PM. He will deal with the heart of thinking. We love it. Guys, I've got 14,500 likes. I've got 85 red roses. Is that not beautiful? I just wish the older generation knew you were on for a wee gab, Scotty. Some old ones just want a wee bit of company. David Taylor, if I had enough pennies, I would take an advert out and let everybody know we're live. But at the moment, we're word of mouth. Please get following. Spicy, thank you for following. What a lovely thing to do. There we go, I say to you. Now then, we're back now. It's the Stallion. Good one, Stallion. We thank you very, very much. I'm sorry you had a bad experience, Magnus, in 1962 at the Rangers Celtic game. What I've been doing this week, what I've been doing this week sounded like Scooby-Doo there. Is that, did you like that? See what I just did there? What I've been doing is thinking of ways ahead for Rangers and Celtic. And I think we need to get the clubs involved. Get Rangers supporters and Celtic supporters swapping support for a month. So every Rangers supporter becomes a Celtic supporter. And every Celtic supporter becomes a Rangers supporter. Now, you probably need to buy the gear and wear the gear at the game. But here's the next thing. 2 songs at the game. God Save the King at the start. No disrespect allowed or the game stops and everybody gets sent home. And Auld Lang Syne at the end with Rangers and Celtic supporters joining hands. Should old acquaintance, because they're all Glaswegians. And even if you were talking about religion, they're the same religion. Do you see? So there's no excuse. And I would like, the Scousers can stand together, Liverpool and Everton. And if the Scousers can stand together, the Ouijays can stand together. So these are your Glasgow brothers and sisters. Can you say dinky-doo, Scottie McClue? Oh, Darren, I can always say dinky-doo, Scottie McClue. Guys, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. What's going on? Now, if you haven't followed us, please get up to the top left, click follow. Yeah, everybody on TikTok should be following Scottie McClue. The sooner we get 1 million followers, the sooner we can do the merch. And I'll get my 15 minutes of fame. Same on the YouTube channel. We need everybody subscribing. So if you're watching on TikTok, go to the TikTok bio, tap the YouTube URL, subscribe, and come back and tell me you've done it, and I'll give you a shout out. Guys, I've got 86 red roses. Wow. Who have I got here? Thank you, John768 and all the others for contributing to the red roses. Beautiful. You're beautiful people. Yeah, the line works, pal. The link works. Pigeon, does it work okay? Guys, can everybody try the link in the TikTok bio and see if it takes you to the YouTube channel? You can come back in a couple of seconds. Scottie for Prime Minister. Well, I'm not a politician, you see. That's the problem. Follow us as soon as you can, guys. Yes, with everyone saying dinky-doo, absolutely all elite Scooby-Doo. I say to you, dinky-doo. There were Stallions back with us. Follow us as soon as you can. Scottie, are you a communist? I'm the absolute antithesis of a communist, Chris. I believe in freedom, personal freedom, freedom of speech, freedom of worship, the right to worship your God. Yeah. I believe in, equality. Yes, as well. All these things, nothing communist. Communism's gone. I mean, it crumbled right across Russia. Enough people asking questions. How are you, Scottie? How's your day been? Hope you're doing well. The user, I've had the most amazing day. I met some wonderful, wonderful people today and had some great chats with them. Are you familiar with Ridley Caris? I am very familiar with Ridley. So there you are. I know it well. Ridley Library. Yes, indeed. Granddad always gives me the tea cakes. Tunnock's tea cakes. Beautiful. Lovely, lovely people. Yes, Caris. That's a small mug. Do you like it? Same size as my head, bigger than my head. That's saying something, isn't it? Tom Phillips, well, Scottie, dinky-doo. Back to Ireland on Sunday. Guys, Tom Phillips is watching us in America. Is it New York you're in, Tom? What time is it over there? It's 9 minutes past 1 in the morning. I thought we'd pop up. Can I ask that everybody on the YouTube channel clicks subscribe? We're trying to build the YouTube channel up substantially. And I know you get asked this on the internet, but this is genuine. This is Scottie McClue. I've been about for best part of 40 years, 32 years on radio. 31 years when I was 32nd year. Good evening, young sir. It's been a while since I watched one of your lives. Military girl. We salute you, Mom. You get watching. This is really good for you. No agenda equals the truth. Absolutely. This guy is definitely the best influencer. Amber, thank you so much. You're very, very kind. Guys, I hope I'm not keeping everybody awake tonight. I thought we'll pop up and see who's about. So there we are, dinky-doo. I broke my leg, Scottie, but it's okay. I'm healing it with a hairdryer, says Marty. What have you done, Marty? There you are. How very, very strange. Evening, Scottie, says Simon. Dinky-doo, Simon. Come on, the Scottish, says Pauline. We need late night shows, Scottie, but can't be random. We need a script. Do you know, Stallion Fish, I have never, ever, ever had a script on all these shows. 32 years of late night broadcasting, never scripted. and we've never, ever been stuck for words. The time was never long enough. Somebody said to me, how do you fill 3 hours every night? I said, 3 hours is not nearly long enough for all that we've got to say as a world. Remember, this is not just one nation. I started in so-called local radio, but we had about probably about a couple of million of a TSA, you know, so it's not that small. And now we are worldwide. We just need to tell everyone. Tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10. That's your job. I can't do it all myself. I can't do one late night show a week, Scotty. Do a quiz or something. I suppose we could do a quiz. There we go. We could ask the question tonight. My eyes have a cold nose. What am I talking about? My eyes have a cold nose. There we are. Dinky-Doo. Yes, Sky. Of course, I remember. Dinky-Doo. Now, Dinky-Doo from Southport, Scotty. Huffy, you must have listened to the famous Southport call. Rob from Southport. Guys, go on to the Scottie McClue YouTube channel, youtube.com/Scottie McClue, all one word, and SCOTTIEMCCLUE. See what I just did there? And look up Scottie McClue talks to Rob from Southport. You will never look back. A guide dog's nose is cold. Someone eyes Professor Numpty, you got it in one. I may have told you that before. Did I let that slip before? Or are you just a genius? Guys, can everybody get following as soon as you possibly can? I need another 24 followers. Go up to the top left of the TikTok and tap the plus sign. Everybody start tapping their phone. I've got 14,900 likes. The record for likes on here is 36,000 in 1 hour. Why are we being censored so much? It's because there's too much information or too much information. No, you can never, ever, ever have too much information. And there's a lovely old saying, it'll be biblical, know thine enemy. Know thine enemy. I've only met one bad man in my life who took money off me in a business thing. But he was a very, very, very bad man. Very bad. And went on and harmed other people, harmed them. Yes, financial harm. Scotty, Dinky-Doo, Christopher, I absolutely loved. Fantastic. Very nice people out here, Scotty. Tom, absolutely. Did you say, Tom, you're in New York? Yes, because we're talking to America right now, guys. I need 23 followers. 23 followers. I'll give you a tune in the squeeze box because I promised. I pinky promised you. No, Sky, no. I'm elsewhere. So there we have it. Yes, they all went off like a minute, a huge blaze, absolutely jackpot. Scotty, Glasgow boy, born and bred, who ate all the pies? I did. I ate the pies. I'm in New Jersey now, Scotty. I was in New York, but I'm up to see the family. They're very down-to-earth people. Tom Phillips, what other type of person would we love? We love down-to-earth people. Young fellow, Sean put me onto your great channel, Scotty. I'm glad he did. KJ, what a fine fellow. Yes, indeed. That's wonderful. I imagine that's a nice house. Well, it's a bed sit, and I'm sitting on the bed. 20 Mayfair. Is that your address? Right. Hi, Scotty. Ban fireworks. Totally agree with you from Rob in here. You ate all the pies. Yes, Metal Official, I ate the pies. Time for a sip of water. Everybody join me in a late night sip of water. KJ. Right. What I don't get, Scotty, there's so much to do for people these days than years before. Why is suicide so high? I don't get it. Because what's happening, Stallion Fish, is they are robbing people of a quality of life. And they're taking all the money for themselves. So your government is no longer representing you. They're representing them. And people are getting fear fed to them through the MSM. Whereas the MSM should be there to calm everybody down and say, worry ye not. But they like to put the worst on. So now what's going to happen, because people always react, action equals reaction. First law in physics, action equals reaction. If you lean on the wall with force, the wall will push back with force. That's what's keeping you up. So if they keep giving us sad, depressing news, some people just think, I can't take it anymore. The thing to do there is not to harm yourself, it's to put the news off. And I can see this happening. Mainstream television has absolutely plummeted in terms of viewership. And people are watching things like Scottie McClue because they know I have no agenda, one way or the other. And all I will give you is rather good water. All I will give you are the facts, you see. So I can see every day, slowly but surely, moving on to Scottie McClue's TikTok at Scottie McClue and Scottie McClue's YouTube channel. Yes, youtube.com/Scottie McClue, all one word. And I can see that happening. And I can see it happening big style. Guys, I need another 23 followers. So if you're watching on TikTok, can you all follow me? Up to the top left, click the plus. If you're on the YouTube channel, please do subscribe. Squeeze box time. You were promised. There you go. Are we ready? Right. Did you like that? A wee late night tune on the squeeze box from Scottie McClue to every single one of you. Who did the Queen leave all the swans to? Professor Numpty, I would have thought the swan upping, as it's called, will have been left to King Charles, I would think. So there we are. We have to see, though. There's definitely something in that mug. No hoose is big enough for you, mate. Thank you, Metal Official. You look like an absolute legend. I thank you. Apparently, I am a legend. I didn't realize. So there we are. This is all a front for a much larger operation. I think you have a point there. Could not, should not, would not. Are you Sir Alex? Sadly, I'm not, but I do thoroughly admire him. Now, who have we got here? Show the viewers the stash room to polish your head. Oh, I see. Polish. Yes, is my head Polish? There we are. I am Pan McClue in Poland. Hi, pal, you okay? Hi, Josh. Dinky-Doo la. The photo in the back is McClue graduating the supply and demand course. I'm clearing out, Scotty. You clear it. Should the bookmakers be pitching bets? Dear, oh dear. Who have we got here? Is it a distaste for the ego? Yes, I think we don't want ego. Ego is not the best thing for you. The conflicts of Ireland stands deeply in your way of this idea. No, 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 no. The conflicts of Ireland are behind us. Celtic is a Scottish, i.e. a British team, and therefore don't really have any connection at all with Ireland, apart from the connection we all have, because virtually every single one of us has come from the African Rift Valley. I mean, I don't see Celtic waving an African flag from East Africa, you know, so there were, but we came via Ireland. Now, I haven't familiarized myself, says Adrian. Well, don't, Adrian. Do you remember the shows down the football parks at Paisley? Yes, I do. Scotland crumbled. Yes, Fonte, thank you. Private war with the economy. Lessons won't be learned, Adrian. No, they won't. OMG, I used to listen to you on the radio when I was wee. Hello, Scotty. Hello, Alison. Lovely to have you with us. And Dinky-Doo, you're really wholesome. I thank you very much. Biggest knot on the block. Israel or Palestine? Both. Yes, is the answer. I love my roots. Now, who have we got here? Independence is dead. I don't think so. Are you into men or women? What do you mean by into? I'm very friendly with both. Was it also the Sandringham estate got flooded in 53? Yes, it was, Liam. He's on late tonight. Who's Scottie McClue? Guys, I'm going to have to dash. Every single beautiful TikToker, get following. Look at the videos and have a lovely time. 16,600 likes. I love you guys. Stick out your tongue and say ta-ta. 10 o'clock show at night and radio. Absolutely. Hello, how are you doing? Says Ben. Get following. Thank you, Ben, for following. Dinky-Doo. Ta-ta. Lovely, lovely people. Guys, we're going to have to go, you beautiful YouTubers. Please, every single one of you, subscribe. Go down to the bottom left and click the thumbs up if you're watching right now and you haven't clicked the thumbs up, because that's very, very important. Everything is important. You are important. But please do subscribe. Thank you for your subscribing, your subscriptions. It's free. I don't know why they call it subscribe. Thank you for your indulgence. And thank you so much for all your likes, your shares, your chat, your gifts. All the beautiful things about life right now are happening right here with me, Scottie McClue, saying Dinky-Doo to all of you. Good night. God bless you. Take great care of yourselves. Hashtag stay fabulous. Stick out your tongue and say ta-ta. Are we ready? Ta-ta. Once more with feeling. Ta-ta.